Access Sacramento presents Hometown Sports Game of the Week. This program is funded in part by a grant from the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission. Access Sacramento also thanks Sharif Jewelers, fine jewelers since 1932. Sharif Jewelers, a longtime sponsor of community television.
It's mid-December, and it's high school basketball tournament time as Access Sacramento continues its doubleheader coverage of the 9th annual Running with the Pack holiday tournament here at Cosumnes Oaks High School. Welcome aboard to Game 2 of our coverage this evening. Along with Rick Stewart, I'm Will James, and we're very happy to bring this one to you. Host Cosumnes Oaks in quest of its 4th tournament title, taking on the visiting Elk Grove Thundering Herd. I'm Will James with Rick Stewart. Tonight we're anticipating a fierce battle because, as you know, it's a rematch from December 1st.
Well, yes, rematch it is. It was only a 6-point game, 7-point game, correct me. There, and the Wolfpack had to hold off the Thundering Herd in that game for the victory.
They did indeed. It was a flurry of 3-ball gunning by the Herd that got them back in it. So that was, in fact, the last time they met. But let's go ahead and show you the last outings for these two squads. That occurred last night in opening round action right here at Cosumnes Oaks High School. Both teams emerging with victories.
First, Elk Grove took Bradshaw Christian 64-53, and it was clutch 3-point shooting from Sidney Ha, Thurman, and Alcaraz that took care of Bradshaw Christian.
And as far as the hosts are concerned, Vista del Lago held an 11-point lead late in the third quarter over Cosumnes Oaks, but head coach Roberts didn't panic. He kept his team poised, and what a dramatic run that was.
It was, and Cosumnes Oaks put a 30-10 run against their opponent from the late third quarter on, just dominated the rest of the game with their defense.
Well, the impact players are going to have to step it up tonight in the clutch in this semifinal round. And for Elk Grove veteran head coach Dustin Monday, he will have to rely on the Herd headliners.
Well, for the Herd headliners, number 2, Sidney Ha, the most prolific three-pointer you'll see in quite a while shooter. Number 13, Devin Coonan, junior off the bench, but he's a spark plug off the bench. And number 20, Dason Thurman, a senior guard. He's just one of those quick players that's all over the court.
And as Coach Monday said, he's been emerging beautifully lately is why he's getting these starting assignments. Now, the counterpart, head coach Roberts will counter, of course, with his vaunted group, the Wolfpack leaders. They have to play big tonight.
Well, we've got 3 seniors here, the Wolfpack leaders. Number 0, Greg Milton III, senior guard, the floor general. He'll control everything. Number 12, Jay Woods, a senior center, 6'5". He's going to have to carry some load tonight down low. Number 25, Vincent Salerno, also a senior, another forward, same height as Woods. The two of them have height over Elk Grove.
And Greg Milton III, GM3, a special player, dynamite on-ball defender, quick to the rack, inspirational leader, tough as nails. Keep your eyes focused on number 0. Well, that's the way we have the table set for you here in the nightcap of our doubleheader coverage here at Cosumnes Oaks High School. This the 9th annual Running with the Pack holiday tournament. Don't wander off, because when we come back, we'll get right into the starting lineups and tonight's opening tip-off. Stay with us.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Welcome back to the big show. Access Sacramento's hometown sports game of the week. We're in the nightcap of our doubleheader coverage of the 9th annual Running with the Pack Holiday Tournament here at Cosumnes Oaks High School. And this nightcap features Elk Grove, the visitor, against the host, Cosumnes Oaks Wolfpack. The stage is set, Rick Stewart.
Well, it is set, and we're looking for a good, solid ball game from both teams. Cosumnes Oaks will play a solid defense, a ball-hawking defense. They're going to have to really be aware of where the shooters are for the Thundering Herd. Elk Grove shoots so well from three-point throughout their lineup, but there's several players, we mentioned them, and we'll be mentioning them through the game, that are just tremendous three-point shooters.
Well, the Elk Grove Thundering Herd under 6-year head coach Dustin Mundy, you see right there, hands in pockets. He's got himself a nice little squad, and here's his starting 5. And that guard tandem that you referred to, Rick Stewart, one of the best.
Well, the top 3 there, number 1, number 2, number 20, Alcaraz, Ha, and Thurman. They can light it up from anywhere on the court. Jake Coughlin plays the big spot down low. And J.J. James is not really a big player, but he plays big, but he's got a nice wing ability there.
Well, first-year head coach J.T. Roberts of the Wolfpack, he's going to lead off with number 0, and that's a great place to start for anybody, as Greg Milton III is their premier point guard.
He's also going to be joined by number 1, the guard Terrell Garner Benton. Jay Woods at the center, number 12. Mohia Roberts, number 14 at 1 forward spot, and number 25, Vincent Salerno at the other forward spot. Some height for the Wolfpack.
Keep your eye on Salerno, underrated player. Our game officials from the NCOA keeping things fair and square this evening. Referee Aaron Dickerson working in tandem with umpire Blake Roskelly. Ball is at center court. Here we go, ready to rock.
Let's get it on and run with the pack.
Tapped by Milton III. However, it goes directly to one of those scrappy guards, Dason Thurman. And Elk Grove first possession. In the paint, a wild shot taken and missed by James. And here comes the pack into the post. Another pass, poorly thrown but salvaged. GM3 in and out, tough luck. Rebound yanked down nicely by 0-0 Jake Coughlin. Thurman stops in the paint, kicks out, picked off on the run. Dynamite defender right there. Whistle and a foul.
And the buzzer came off from the last possession. They didn't reset the shot clock. So the officials did what they should do, stop the play at that point. Now to straighten out the clock.
Still a little conference at the score table. Game referee there, and we can see Cosumnes Oaks head coach J.T. Roberts in the white shirt there. doing a little final housekeeping, and we're going to call a timeout here until something's corrected. I won't even want to speculate on it. But the first turnover of the ball game belongs to Elk Grove. It was the steal by Greg Milton III. Didn't take him long to show off that prowess, did it?
No, and he was right there where the pass was kind of misdirected, and it's not like he didn't do anything, but it was just good reactions to be able to be in the right spot and grab the loose ball, dribble it up court, and start the proceeding for the offense.
So we've got a stoppage in play. Don't know a reason why. Could resume at any moment, so we'll just hang tight for a minute here. After 48 seconds elapsed, I guess they've changed the clock now to read 7:21. Is that what the fuss was about? Okay.
Well, and they had nothing showing on the shot clock, so I think that was part of the problem in getting it all reset.
No, here Roberts 14 will inbound near side for the Pack. That is when order is restored. There you see the principal players here in the discussion. And as we thought, the crowd has probably doubled since early in the first game, with Cosumnes Oaks now on the floor. Inbound goes to Milton III. Swing it. Inside feed, a missed chippy, point blank by Jay Woods. One and done.
A little too hard by Woods off the glass.
Kaufman kicks out, DJ down.
That's Sidney High. You're
Yes,
going to see him all night.
It is.
And that's exactly what he does. Take that three. Take a look at the replay there of that three. The wide open shot, no one around him, and he's going to bury that a high percentage of the time all night long if that's what he gets.
And as we see up along that Cosumnes Oaks bench, Coach Roberts has taken Milton III out of the ball game here in the first minute. That's a curiosity.
Hartman's in replacing him.
Salerno. Shaky pass. Ha created the disturbance, and the deflection was last touched by Hartman.
And Milton's back in now too, so it's an interesting little timeout that he gave him on the bench to relax, I guess.
Here's Gab Alcaraz, number 1, working in the backcourt along with Sidney Ha. James, a kick out to Thurman. 3-0 Elk Grove. Played nearly 2 minutes so far. Couple of bumps there, no call, so Alcaraz has to lob it out. Chased down. What an effort there. Salerno sticks it in.
Nice touch by Salerno to go right up with it. Tough defensive steal there for Cosumnes Oaks.
2 turnovers now on the herd. 1 for the Pack. Thurman, guarded by the much taller Milton. He comes up with it. Another turnover. Lob, Salerno, got it.
Nice touch, and it was nice defensive play the last time for the Wolfpack by Roberts, reaching back on the password, the cross dribble to steal it.
Alcaraz, nice dump off, tapped away though by Milton III. Another turnover, transition, a running layup, missed. Tough luck by Garner Benton. Here come the herd, ahead to Coughlin. Kick out, Jay on the way. Back rim, no on a miss by James. Look at that rebound by Thurman.
Thurman got kind of a push there by Woods too on the rebound.
Ha to Thurman, loses it out of bounds. That's 5 turnovers by Elk Grove in the opening 3 minutes.
Take a look at here on Salerno on that play, that drop in.
Walking dribble, belt high, up the floor. Terrell Garner Benton. Greg Milton III. Nice breakup. It'll be out of bounds to the Pack though, but good hustling effort that time by Tino
Villanueva.
Yeah, Villanueva stopped them because some of the Oaks were setting up down low with Wood.
Devin Kunin in for Thurman. Roberts, a layup.
Made some moves, went around a defender and then cut to the basket, and there was nobody there to stop him.
Reaching foul on Cosumnes Oaks guard Terrell Garner-Benton. His first team foul. He'll sit down. Back in is the sophomore.
Hartman.
Up the floor, Alcaraz. Zigzag move on Hartman down the slot. Runner banked home, sweet.
Yeah, Hartman got left in the dust there on that first move. Just left him reeling back on his heels.
Milton to Hartman. Baseline drive, a block against Elk Grove. The foul is going to be on Kunin. And paying the price, but going to the line is Irving.
Replay. You can see the good contact there.
So 21, Dante Irving, junior forward at the stripe. He'll be shooting 2 and trying to increase on a 6'5" Wolfpack lead, and cannot.
Bangs around and comes out. Need to have the soft rims, the extra soft washers up there.
Steady with a few dribbles. Short, 0 for 2. Well, they left a couple on the table there. Alcaraz to Sidney Haw. Deep J. Pow!
Wow, that is a deep high school three-point shot.
Just like that, Elk Grove back on top, 8-6. Milton, a feed for the layup. Wow.
Nice pass by Milton. Got the ball back under control and then knew where his defender was and threw the pass on his knees up over his shoulder to him in stride. All Irving had to do was lay it in.
So he's at the stripe trying to clean up a three-point play after missing a pair of free throws earlier. Milton to the bench and getting some consolation from one of the Pack's assistant coaches. Free throw good, three-point play, 9-8.
Interesting that Milton's come back out again that quickly.
Gab Alcaraz to Sidney Haw. Villanueva now swinging around the horn. Junior guard, here he comes, Alcaraz. Ha, back rim, no, crashed the board. Nice rebounding effort there by Matt Doucette. Layup missed. Tip try down, Salerno.
Tremendous rebounding job there by Salerno. They didn't get the first rebound off it, and they got the second one. Tremendous off.
He certainly did. And Matt Doucette, 32, was all-conference offensive lineman on the football team.
There's the first shot, the rebound attempt. There's the tap in. Offensive boards, that'll get you every time.
Head coach Dustin Monday kneeling down in his team's huddle, barking some instructions, and Greg Milton still saddled near the end of that Cosumnes Oaks bench. Won't even speculate.
No, Khalid Halasi's in, number 10.
11-8. Cosumnes Oaks on top. It's been a sticky start. We're at the 3-minute mark. Flips out of quarter number 1. Villanueva looking for help. It's Sidney Haw.
Good defense by the Wolfpack.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. 12 seconds. A travel, but no call. 7 seconds. Alcaraz. A hard collision, and he may be hurt.
Yeah, Alcaraz took a tough shot there. Came down and grabbed his head right away.
I wonder if it was Doucette. There he is, Doucette. He's 275 pounds against about a 150. And there you see what's happening, and he's still down. He's wondering what fell on him. That was a bad deal there. Doucette just activated. This is his first game that I'm aware of.
Yeah, he was dressed last night, but he didn't get in the game at all. That surprised me because I remembered last year he played really well too.
And he was their top offensive lineman, so we certainly hope that is nothing serious for Gab Alcaraz. Maybe just had the wind knocked out, we hope.
Well, he landed on his elbow, and they're working on his elbow a little bit, kind of flexing it a little bit to find out, you know, what it feels like and how that's going. You can see that picture right there. I mean, when he was laying there, you could see him grabbing his elbow.
Yeah, he's definitely shaken up. In fact, he probably doesn't know how serious it is right now. Let's take another look, different angle. Now he beats him on the drive, and Doucette just leaped right into him and clobbered him. That was an absolute mismatch.
And he's up walking off, and that's a good sign.
Yes, it is. Now, if he cannot continue, he'll have to have a substitute free thrower. He's coming out of the ball game, so we'll see who they designate. Tough luck for Dustin Mundy's Elk Grove Thundering Herd.
Looks like Enoch Lee's going to come in.
Well, as a replacement, we'll see who shoots the free throws. I would imagine it's got to be Ha, doesn't it?
I would.
Or Enoch Lee.
Yeah, either one of those two I would take. I'd probably put money down on, oh, this is high school. We can't talk like that. Yeah,
it's hard to believe that they're going to let him shoot just coming off the bench. He hasn't even got warm yet. Ha's been loose.
Well, that is kind of a surprise, yeah. Obviously, they think he's just as good a shooter.
Enoch Lee, a free throw. As a substitute. A 3-ball gunner. Enoch Lee. Well, they picked the right guy there. 11-10. Things tightening up here at Cosumnes Oaks. 9th annual. Running with the pack and a turnover on a travel against Nahar Roberts.
Yeah, no, he took an extra step there, and right out he got the ball and then took a step and brought his other foot up, and of course he's traveling there, but you know, sometimes in the heat of moment you don't see that happen like that.
Villanueva, back cut. Blocked out of there on the hook shot. Missed there by Coughlin. Layup at the other end missed. Transition opposite direction. Late first quarter, 2-minute mark, 11-10. Cosumnes Oaks. And a foul, easy to call there. Sidney Ha will go to the stripe after being clobbered by Dante Irving.
Yeah, Irving got his money's worth. We can take a look at it here. Sidney driving and hands in the face, pushed at the same time, and a little body. No problem for Ha at the line.
Greg Milton III back in. Sitting down, Nahir Roberts. 2 for 2 free throws. And Sidney Ha has 8 of Elk Grove's 12.
Samir Khan in for Elk Grove, number 10. Ha's on the bench taking a break.
Terrell Garner-Benton sends it to the corner. Feed low, Doucette misses a chip, he boards it and misses again. Wow, Milton, relentless.
Got to get in and get the ball in there, and that Milton just put it on his own shoulders. I'll do it.
Seesaw, 13-12. Villanueva blocked by Doucette, but a foul on the big post man.
Wow. Tough call.
Tough enough.
Yeah. And Doucette's at 6'4", so with him and Salerno at 6'5" in there, Cosumnes Oaks still has their height.
Another look at the play. Very marginal. That was probably should have been a no call.
It looked like it was coming out of Villanueva's hands before he shot it.
1 out of 2. A clunker is boarded there by Woods, and we have a 13-13 tie. 1:15 to go, late first. Here's Milton. Feed low, stolen away. There he is. Enoch Lee send it to the corner. Coonan sends it out back to Enoch Lee. Less than a minute to go in the quarter. Villanueva backs in, looks for help. .45 seconds, 10 on the shot clock. Villanueva, Jay from the elbow is money.
Nice soft touch. They worked the ball around, kept looking for the opening.
15-13, low. Salerno a miss. Lee kept it alive, grabbed by James. So they'll go for one shot. Shot clock off, 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Milton hounding on the point. Samir Khan, elbow jump shot, missed, but a foul unnecessarily on Jay Woods.
Yeah, it was just too late, and he was wide open. He had the shot off already. You take a look at it at the end. Khan, too late. Kind of a solid foul, but not really.
Free throw is a board buster.
And that may be one of the worst free throws I've seen tonight.
4 subs in for Cosumnes Oaks. Salerno the only holdover. Elk Grove by 2, trying to make it 3 here. As Khan will try to salvage the back end of his pair of free throws and cannot. On the run, rebound, Garner Benton. We have played 1 here in the 9th annual. Running with the pack as Elk Grove up 2 on host Cosumnes Oaks. 15-13. We'll be right back for more.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Well, welcome back. We're going to pick up quarter number 2. Everybody's having a good time inside and out here at the 9th annual Running with the Pack basketball tournament. Elk Grove by 2, 15-13. It's been tight the entire way so far. Garner Benton loses the handle, tracks it down. Jordan Lewis into the ball game. Off-balance jumper missed by Roberts.
No rebounders underneath for CO that time.
Khan attacks. The layup is sweetly done from the left side.
And he had defensive pressure at the same time.
17-13. Salerno. Wow. Wild play there, and the Pack gets a bit of a break on the block called on Khan. Milton in, Salerno out. Let's take a look at the replay here. Baseline inbound. Roberts gets it to look at this turn and go. Oh, yes.
And a foul.
GM3.
Take a look at that turn by Milton. Nice play. Nice play. Nice touch.
17-15. And Milton trying to bring him a bit closer. And does. 17-16. Milton's in for 5. And we see this 1-2-1-1 full court pressure.
It's a lot. Cosumnes Oaks did some good things with that last night.
A breakup, but Elk Grove will hold on to the rock. There you see
Coach Roberts there thinking it was a PCO ball.
Kahn getting extended playing time. Kick out to Thurman.
Good defense by the Wolfpack.
Enoch Lee. Bounce it off someone's foot.
Only 6 on the shot clock.
Sidney Ha along the sidelines steps out of bounds. 6 turnovers on the herd now. 3 against Cosumnes Oaks, unofficial. JT Roberts really using his bench. He's playing everybody tonight. Milton doubled. Cross court. Jay on the way. Sidney Ha tracks it down.
Good hustle.
Nice switch by Milton defensively. Here's Thurman operating with the ball. 17-16, down.
Enoch Lee.
Enoch Lee. He's in for 5, and it's 20-16. That's Elk Grove's 3rd 3 of the game. DJ, a miss by Milton. Rebounding battle. Loose ball picked up by Ha.
Well, Jordan Lewis almost wrestled that ball away on the rebound.
Kahn, basic foul line jump shot missed. Milton up for the board. Stop and go, take it strong, bank shot, no. What a scrap for the rebound. Number 10 and number 10, what a battle.
Got a replay here on Enoch Lee's 3-pointer. Buried that.
Early second with 5:15 to go. Elk Grove inbounds. They're on top by 4. Glad to see Alcaraz back in for the herd. Number 1, junior guard getting shaken up on that blast from Doucette.
Yeah, that's a good thing to see.
Wow, Sidney Ha nowhere to go. Turnover.
Well, good awareness by the Wolfpack.
A lot of loose ball handling out here. Salerno fouled inside.
Well, it was a good play to get the ball down to him. It kind of handcuffed him just a little bit. Take a look at it here. The drive, the pass, got it. Kind of went up at a little bit of an awkward angle.
Ha was there, so was James. Nice dish by Nahia Roberts. A miss on number 1 for Vincent Salerno. He's got 6 points in the ball game, all in the first quarter. One out of 2.
That's what the Wolfpack's going to have to do. They're going to have to be really aware of their free throwing and make their shots.
Villanueva, deep on the left side. Enoch Lee. A back end, a face up.
Good defense.
All the herd on the boards though. Loose ball. Turnover. Salerno sends it ahead. Out of control layup. One and done. Who's got the cherry picker? A breakup and a steal. Layup is down. Cashed in by Jordan Lewis.
Nice fast break there. Garner Benton with a nice pass to Lewis.
Spin the replay dial.
That was Roberts actually that dished off to Lewis. Nice touch.
That's the kind you got to make. That was made to order, and it pulls the Pack within one at 20-19. We're midway second, 4:01. This is the second of our semifinal telecasts here at the 9th annual Running with the Pack Holiday Classic. In the opener, what a game that was. El Capitan squeezing past the Buffaloes of Manteca.
That was a nice game. It was well played for the most part. I mean, there were obviously turnovers in the game, but really good free throwing by both teams, which is something we've harped on for several years now. Good defensive pressure by CO in the backcourt.
Timeout taken by Elk Grove as head coach Dustin Mundy saw the trouble and pulled the plug. It's just a 30, and it comes here at the 3:51. This game very sticky and dogged so far, as you see that Elk Grove huddle. Coach Mundy on the far left, out of view now, and certainly three-ball shooting is going to be a big factor. A quick tally. Elk Grove's got 3 threes. Cosumnes Oaks 0 threes.
Well, and Cosumnes Oaks didn't hit any threes last night either. They didn't really shoot that high of a percentage from the outside, whether it be 3 or it be just inside the circle. They just didn't shoot very well. Now, I don't know whether that's a hallmark of this team or not, but they didn't last night, and so far tonight they haven't hit any threes. So
inbound under heavy pressure. Coming out of the timeout, James on Salerno. Tough luck, it trickles off. Send it ahead, 2 and 2, a screaming layup. Whistle and a foul, boy, I'll tell you. Khalif Falassi, a standout wide receiver on the Pack's football team.
take a look at it here.
Explodes right into, oh man, Alcaraz. Woo-wee.
Alcaraz is going to have a body full of bruises in the morning.
A 1-point game, 3.5 to go. Last touched off the foot of James. Another Elk Grove turnover. I've got them for 8.
Elk Grove is just not handling the ball well when the crunch time comes. They've got 2 defenders there, and they had a lot of trouble getting it over the line. When they finally did, they were still being pressured.
It'll be interesting to note. A near breakup. It is a breakup. Villanueva down.
Rolled it in. Villanueva did after the steal and the dribble down court.
22-19. Elk Grove answers with defense.
Well, good defense is sometimes the best offense.
Milton, a kick out. He gets it back. Line up a 3-ball. Down!
Milton is not afraid to take that shot. He doesn't look for it a lot, but he's not afraid to take it, and obviously he's got some talent there.
That was the tying bucket. We're knotted at 22, but Thurman misses a heartbreak layup, and James is fouled on the follow.
Well, it was a good rebound by James in that pack there, but got the grab afterwards.
The foul called on Khalif Halassi. His second. He just had a charging foul last time down, and James connects.
Sidney Ha on the sideline for Elk Grove. He's out taking a break right now, but he called the other 2 guards over and was dispensing senior information. Here, some information for you guys. Watch out for this, watch out for that.
2 out of 2 for J.J. James. 24-22 Elk Grove, and Ha has been on the bench a long time.
Well, he has been, and I don't I don't recall that he's in foul trouble at all. But he may have picked up his second, and Coach Monday doesn't want him out there picking up a third.
Milton backs out, now drives on Thurman and loses the rock. What a scramble. Held ball tie-up, possession to Cosumnes Oaks.
Good hustle by Gavani Williams.
Malachi Hartman into the ball game, the young sophomore, number 2, replacing Milton. There he is, open corner, Jay on the way, down!
Hartman with a big three-pointer.
Go-ahead bucket.
Lead-changing three-pointer.
Alcaraz loses the rock, picked up on the run, Roberts got it.
Nice touch. Knew where the defender was and protected the ball. Got in front of him, laid it up to where the defender couldn't do anything.
10 turnovers on the herd. Cosumnes Oaks back on top, 27-24. Here's another turnover. Roberts, a jump hook, a miss. Rebound battle. Jump hook is down by Terrell Garner-Benton.
Good rebound by Williams and handoff to Benton.
Turnovers have just killed Elk Grove in this sequence here. A loose ball there, picked up by Villanueva. A minute 20 to go in the half, and a travel and a turnover.
Cosumnes Oaks is playing good defense, which is forcing these. Here's a replay on that last one. Hartman buries it. Roberts on the drive, protected it.
Standing dribble, belt high. Terrell Garner-Benton, double stack at the top of the key. 1-on-2, he's in trouble. Cross court, open Roberts, off target. Run down by Hartman, and they reload. A lot of sloppy, loose, frenetic play here. 48 seconds to go. Want to remind you, Rick Stewart will be visiting with our head coaches at the intermission coming up. Right now, 35 seconds to go in the half. Wolfpack with the rock. Foul line jump shot down! Buried by Justin Davis. 31-24, what a rally. 9 seconds. Alcaraz on the point, defended by Hartman. Alcaraz, kick out. Villanueva, back rim, no. Thurman, blocked at the buzzer. We are halfway home, and the home team rallied. Hartman there from the corner. And then here's Nohea Roberts on the run out. And then the jump hook there, soft by Terrell Garner-Benton. And to put the finishing touch on this blitz, the southpaw J from Justin Davis. It was Elk Grove on top 24-22. And they just got handed a 9-0 run to close the half. Very impressive, very impressive. Well, I do believe Rick Stewart has gathered Cosumnes Oaks head coach J.T. Roberts.
All right, Coach, first half impressions.
Slow start for us for a little bit, but just getting settled in. A lot of guys were fatigued last night. Was a tough game for us, but then also I had to play my bench guys. I went deep in my bench. A couple guys that haven't played a lot gave me some good minutes at the end, but also it's about stops for us. And then finishing the paint. We got to pound them in the paint, and we finally got to that after we got a little bit of the rust out and just take the open shot as far as playing together and stuff like that. So a little slow start for us, but we're better now.
Defense played really well, especially down the second quarter.
Turn it up. As I say, strap it up a little more. Sit down, call the switches. Some guys got to stay home, and then we all got to go 5 to the glass. Better guys, especially my young guys playing. My little guy Malachi, other guy Giovanni Jr. So they stepped up real big, and Justin Jr. hit some big shots for us at the end. So good run.
They wouldn't be on the team if they weren't necessary. What's going to have to be the key in the second half?
The same thing. I'm looking for a couple of my other seniors, my big fellows too, if we can. If they're going to stay with that one big. We guys got to pound the paint. We missed a lot of bunnies, and then other than that, just play team ball. But really, that tempo, I think we're going to pick it up a little bit in the second half.
All right, Coach Roberts. Good luck in the second half.
Thank
Bill,
you.
back to you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Stewart. Just as they did at the end of the game last night in the opening round, Cosumnes Oaks with a big push to close out the second quarter, and as a result, up 7 at the half. So we got lots more for you here from the 9th annual Running with the Pack Holiday Tournament here at Cosumnes Oaks High School. Stay with us. Much more to come.
So how was work?
It was 1,300 hours. My math class from 302 was in the trenches. Davy Roth had it the worst. Fractions were coming at him left and right. He just didn't get the damn things.
2 days ago, I tried to teach him what 1/4 of 1/2 was using different sizes of blocks.
Yesterday, I tried again by dividing up pizza. Both missions failed.
Oh no.
But today, I was ready. I created a combat math game where the only way to beat the enemy is to out-fraction them. Davy conquered every last denominator. My game was so successful, the principal is deploying it to math squadrons all over the school.
Anywho, how was your day?
Oh, today my boss treated the office to salad wraps.
Salad wraps.
I know.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls, second.
Are you orange?
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Welcome. 31-24, our halftime score, and it was host Cosumnes Oaks coming up off the deck to close out the first half with a 9-0 burst and overcome a brief 2-point deficit. But this game has been tight from the beginning. This is the biggest lead for either team so far in the ball game, and it came on that late burst that was basically keyed by 4 consecutive Elk Grove turnovers in a half that they totaled 12, while Cosumnes Oaks just committed 4 of them. Individually speaking, Greg Milton III, the top individual scorer for Cosumnes Oaks with an 8-point total. Same total for sharpshooting guard Sidney Ha of Elk Grove, 8 points, featuring a pair of 3 balls. Not a ton of scoring, but a ton of frenzied, frenetic play, resulting in countless loose balls, deflections, crazy action, off-balance shots. I think this intermission will benefit both ball clubs. Their coaches are going to settle them down and let them know that this is still basically anybody's ball game, even though the hosts right now are enjoying the 7-point lead. And we mentioned the disparity earlier on 3-ball shooting when Elk Grove had 3 of them and Cosumnes Oaks had none. Since then, they have countered with a pair of threes, one from Hartman, the sophomore, from the corner, and one from Greg Milton, third. So they are countering now from long range, an area that is not their strong suit, but certainly one that they can improve upon, especially if the sophomore Malachi Hartman gets more playing time, and I believe he will. Head coach J.T. Roberts very high on that young man, and as you heard his interview with Rick Stewart, he went deep to his bench in that opening half. Everybody played, and that's a sign of some good coaching to balance the minutes like that. This is the 9th annual Running with the Pack Holiday Tournament, and here's a little historical look. It originated back in 2009 in that inaugural tournament. St. Mary's of Stockton under head coach Kenny Green taking home the inaugural trophy in 09. And then the host, Cosumnes Oaks Pack, back-to-back championships here in their host tournament, 2010, 2011. Capital Christian took home the trophy in 2012. And then we go to the hosts again, capturing more gold in 13, Cosumnes Oaks. And then a 3-year stretch here where 3 separate different powerhouses claimed the trophy. Liberty Ranch, Manteca, that was the year that the Buffaloes won the Division I state championship. And then powerful Wood Creek that got to the D1 title game a year ago and lost in the finals at Golden One Center, despite having the 6'11" All-American Jordan Brown. So Cosumnes Oaks trying to get back into the title game and claim their 4th host tournament title in 9 years. And at the halfway mark, they have forged a 7-point cushion. So they are on their way. We'll be back in about 30 seconds and let you know that there's lots more in store here at the 9th annual Running with the Pack.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Okay, Rick Stewart has head coach Dustin Monday. What you got, Rick?
Coach, first half impressions?
Yeah, I think we played hard. We kind of failed on the game plan a little bit. So we just got to do a better job boxing out, particularly getting back on defense because they're real athletic and aggressive, and we got to find a way to slow them down. I think we do those 2 things, we're all right.
All right, Coach. Good luck in the second half. All right, Will, back up to you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Stewart. We open 3rd quarter play. Elk Grove, first possession. They're down by 7 after leading a good part of the first half, although not by a lot. Thurman to Sidney Haw. J.J. James, a kick out to Thurman. Sidney Haw, fearless. A miss and a rebound. Outlet, it goes to Salerno. A poor pass and a turnover. Wow, Salerno just blasted that layup try by Sidney Haw. The trailer, Salerno, a miss. Nice rebounding effort there by James.
Little hard off the glass by Salerno.
Alcaraz to James. Now Thurman, drive inside on Salerno. Force a tough shot, out of bounds to the Herd. Substitution. Back on for the Pack, Khalif Hilassi replacing Salerno. Inbound lob goes to Jake Coughlin. Now Gab Alcaraz. Alcaraz left open, short. Nice heads up rebound on the air ball. Thurman open in the corner. Rebound yanked by Garner Benton.
I didn't see Alcaraz's his face after that last shot, but it was his elbow, his shooting elbow, that he came down hard on. I don't know whether that played a part in that shot or not.
I'm quite sure it did. We're just underway here in the third quarter. Into the post, it goes to Jay Woods. Out of bounds, deflection. Ball belongs to Cosumnes Oaks. No, here Roberts will inbound from the corner. Milton, a deep deuce.
Yeah, they gave him a 2 on that. I couldn't tell whether his foot was behind the line. It looked like he had both feet behind.
33-24, and the scoring run now reaches 11 straight, spanning the second and third quarters. Thurman hounded by Milton. Straight away, James, a miss. Coughlin boards it, and they reload. Sidney Haw in traffic. A charge on Haw.
Nice position by Garner Benton there. Take a look at it when we get a chance.
There it is there.
Clear charge. Defender had position. Big basket for the Wolfpack here. Big possession, rather.
They're up 9. They've scored 11 in a row. Jay Woods again. A poor pass for Milton. Back court. Not good. Not good.
Well, that was, he had the right idea. He had people collapsing on him. He wanted to pass it back out just a little too hard and overshot his receiver.
Okay, Thurman snaps it in. Still early here in the third. Alcaraz. Boy, the Cosumnes Oaks guards have done a great job on Haw.
They have, and they've got to. They've got to shut him down.
Thurman, nicely done there to break a long scoring drought. 33-26 now. Jay Woods, kick out. Milton left open. Down.
There's
three
a 3.
ball.
There's a 3. Nice inside out. Go inside to Wood. The big players collapse his double team on the big guy down low. It feeds it right back outside for the shooter.
Largest lead for Cosumnes Oaks, up 10. Deep J, Haw, back rim, no follow. Woods boards it, here's Milton. Powers inside, a charge, too much.
Well, he was slightly out of control coming down there. Had a little bit of a high dribble a couple times. Could have almost gotten called for that. And recovered enough with his dribble. You can take a look at it right here. Boy.
I don't know if I'd call that one a charge. That defender moved right into him.
Tough call.
Okay. So here's Alcaraz. Now Enoch Lee to Haw, left open. Back rim, no. He's missed his last 3. Woods boards it. Here's Garner Benton. Turnover.
Tried for the alley-oop.
Reach in foul on Hartman.
We didn't see Hartman play that much last night. We saw him in for a few minutes here and there, but he's getting some better action, more significant action tonight. He need to hit the big 3-pointer.
Well, that's what Coach Roberts is looking for. They don't have much of an outside shooting game, and that's what he can help them with. Haw loses the rock. Another turnover. Fast break layup. Missed by Hartman, but he'll shoot 2 as he draws a foul on hard-working Kahn.
And that was a nice drive to the basket, too, by Hartman. Just couldn't get it to go backwards after you hit the front rim. You can see Jay Woods in the background there. He's done a real good job rebounding for the last couple of minutes for the Wolfpack.
Milton back in as Hartman connects on number 1. 37-26. 38-26. 2 for 2, and Hartman's in for 5.
And Hartman comes out, get a little bit of a rest there. He's done well tonight. Bodes well for the future for the Wolfpack with a sophomore like that.
This is the same pressure that worked so well against Vista Del Lago in the opening round.
It was, and it worked well against Elk Grove in the first half, late in the second quarter.
Villanueva to Kahn, badgered by Milton. Enoch Lee. Here's the cutter. Villanueva blocked by Woods, but a foul on the postman.
Well, Lee saw the opening there and had to drive. Villanueva took the ball right down. You can see the foul there. Could have gotten a couple different players. Could have gotten Roberts earlier too.
A miss by Villanueva. He's got 5 points in the ball game. 1 out of 3 from the line now.
Justin Davis in for the Wolfpack for Jay Woods.
Number 2 also a miss. Milton, nice leap in there by Hilassi, kept alive, but Villanueva grabs it. Here come the Herd.
Well, it was a good rebounding try, like you said, but it was just a little bit off.
Deflected out of bounds. Good scrap there by Justin Davis to tap it away, but the Herd will inbound. Garner Benton checking back in for Cosumnes Oaks, and he'll replace Dante Irving. Inbound pass goes to Villanueva. He misses the layup. Fast break, transition, Hilassi down!
Nice pass. Justin Davis fed him well, even though it was a really tough pass. And Hilassi just went straight for the basket. No glass, no nothing, just lay it in.
Out of control drive, a foul on Davis. But the lead has now swelled to 14.
Coach Roberts said the other night that he wasn't sure where his team was, really. They know that they have talent, but they haven't really put it together as well as they would like to have so far this year. But they played well last night, and they're getting some really good minutes from several different players. And again, Williams is in, the junior, number 5, Giovanni Williams, and he did well in the first half too.
2 out of 2 for Kahn. Milton snaps it up. Nice breakup by Villanueva. That's a turnover.
It was a nice idea by Garner Benton, but he's telling her off the pass a little bit.
40-28, late third with 2:25 to go. Cosumnes Oaks on top. Villanueva fires and misses. Rebound. Poor outlet thrown away. Another turnover.
Well, Williams didn't really have control of the ball, I don't think.
A tripping foul on Hilassi, who turns palms upward and wonders why.
They were both banging there as the player went down towards the basket. You know, he got him on the body. There's no arguing.
And look at this. Oh, nice defense.
Way too easy.
Way too easy. They'll hear about that. Open daylight shooting. Rebounding Dynamo. Milton. A miss on the follow. Wow, he can't believe it himself.
Well, it was nice defensive effort by Elk Grove right there, just to put pressure on him. Jay Woods back in for Wolfpack.
Kahn has really picked up the tempo and hits a layup.
Nice.
We didn't see much of him last night. He's got it going now. He's in for 6. As if he was kind of a last resort tonight in the rotation. He didn't come in till late. 1:25 to go, late third, 8-point lead. Milton, too hard. Over the back, no call. Here come the Herd. Sidney Haw, back home.
Even Sidney Haw is shaking his head at that one. That wasn't exactly how he wanted that one to go down. I would take it.
The 14-point lead has been trimmed to 5. Deep play, a miss by Hilassi. Villanueva boards it. Here comes Sidney Haw. Split the defense. Misses in close. Woods, uncontested rebound. Here's Milton, take on 3 defenders. Well defended. Woods, a wild miss. Villanueva. Rebound for the Herd.
That was a big basket that the Wolfpack could have come up with. Woods just a little bit too hard off the glass.
30 seconds to go in the quarter. Samir Khan, number 10, handling just inside the half-court stripe. 15 seconds. Okay, Ha comes up to set the screen. Nice overplay, a kick out. Keenan, a miss, but he's fouled at 3-point range by Hilassi.
Yeah, that was a bad foul. Real bad foul. That's his 4th.
And it places lucky 13, Devin Cunin, at the stripe to shoot 3.
And he's kind of dancing around a little bit on his feet too. He kind of flexing his left ankle a little bit.
Nothing but net on number 1. Nothing but net on number 2. And boy, those backboard microphones are really picking up those chords getting threaded.
That's the sound audio that we have here, Game of the Week.
Roberts out, Salerno in. Two out of 3. Salerno boards it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. No recognition of the clock. We have played 3, and the Elk Grove Thundering Herd comes from 14 down to pull within 3. 40 to 37.
Take a look at a couple highlights before we take the break. Kahn with a drive. It bounces around. Sidney Haw here pulls up on the fast break. Buries a jumper off the glass. Look at him looking at the bench going, I don't know how that happened.
We'll be right back. Lots more to come on Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course.
Well, here we go. 4th quarter action unfolding here from Cosumnes Oaks High School. This is semi-final round action of the 9th annual Running with the Pack Holiday Classic. With Rick Stewart, I'm Will James, and this one has been tight all the way a couple of times. Once for each team. They tried to sneak away and did for a moment before things tightened up again.
Well, the court's only so long, and between these two teams, neither one of them is going to sneak away too far, I don't think, in this game tonight.
And more discussion at the timetable. They're looking in the scorebook here now. So I won't guess, but if you're into the scorebook, you might be counting up fouls or timeouts. But
or the possession arrow.
That is a full discussion evolving.
You can see Coach Roberts there trying to make a point, but also trying to understand the point that's being made too. And something tells me there's not a lot of communication that makes both people happy at that moment. I have a feeling it's about the possession arrow, although it is pointing towards the Wolfpack.
Significant disparity at the foul line through 3 quarters. Elk Grove 11 of 15. Cosumnes Oaks just 5 of 8. So, oh, I see. They just changed it to 42-37. They put 2 points up for Cosumnes Oaks. So there was discrepancy on the scorebooks. You can see the one being held by the team statistician near the end of the bench on the far right.
And that's the electronic version. Well, no.
And no explanation because there's no PA. Okay, 42-37. As we open the 4th. Anybody's game. Salerno, yes, nice with the left.
Nice touch on the pass by Hartman too. Nice pass from the sophomore.
Salerno now with 9 points in the ball game. Amir Khan feed the cutter Ha. Bad pass. It's a turnover. Roberts down.
Roberts almost double dribbled coming down the lane too. He was reaching out to put his hand on it. The other hand is not his dribble hand.
In what looked like a 3-point game, it's now suddenly 7 after they added on a basket and then scored a basket. Ha fires and misses. Cunin on the offside board, a badly needed basket for the Herd.
And a bad foul for the Wolfpack. I think they got it on Roberts.
Hartman out, Woods out, Doucette in. And he is a load.
And he played well last year when we were here for the tournament. Did really good things.
3-point play. 46-40. Jump hook in the key, a miss by Garner Benton. 1 and done. Gab Alcaraz gets inside, misses the underhand flip, and Doucette boards it.
Good job by the bigs on Wolfpack there. Let him come to him, and they just held their ground, held their hands up, forced him to make something happen, and it didn't.
Milton. Nowhere to go. Forcing the issue again.
Well, that's what you have to do at this point of a game like this. You have to force the other team to make the play or make the mistake.
An ill-advised drive into heavy defensive pressure. Another turnover. Alcaraz spins him around. Cunin. James. Short.
Good defensive move by Salerno to switch off and get back and rebound after the shot.
Elk Grove sticking in their man-to-man defense. Milton, ooh-wee, he turned around Villanueva, now backs out. Down the slot, basket's good, and a charge on Milton is going to disallow it. Forcing the issue.
Take a look at the foul. The drive by Milton. Defender there, set. See the call.
He's starting to talk to himself a little bit. Alcaraz trying to shake off that hard injury on the blast from Doucette. Handling out in front. Roberts guarding. Sidney Haw. Garner Benton draped all over him. A runner by Cunin, a miss. Fight for the board. Bad ball handling, and he should have gone and grabbed it. Wow, what a mistake.
Yeah, Garner Benton was trying to pass, and by the time the ball got out of his hands, there was nobody there, and the defender just snagged it up. Good awareness on Cunin.
Benton should have grabbed it and settled for the travel. Passes up an open look, gets inside, tied up, and traveled. Held ball, possession arrow to Cosumnes Oaks. They're fortunate to retain.
Yes, that was a real lucky play there.
46-42. This one is tight, as we thought it would be. It's a rematch from 15 days ago. These two teams played at the Cartwright Classic. Cosumnes Oaks had a hard-earned victory in that one. This one up for grabs, as you see Dustin Mundy with his thundering herd. We'll be right back in just 30 seconds for more of the Hometown Sports Game of the Week.
One in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation.
America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
.52 left here. Fourth quarter action. Second semifinal clash of the evening. This is Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week. Cosumnes Oaks on top by 4, but a whistle and a dead ball foul on the inbound play.
Villanueva, it looks like.
18 fouls on Cosumnes Oaks, just 3 on Elk Grove. Look at this on the inbound. And finally, Milton gets himself an inside bucket.
Token pressure by the Wolfpack in the backcourt.
Inside flip, knocked down by Alcaraz. What a play. Back the other way, Milton again, forcing the issue. How many times?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
Milton not happy, taking a break too.
48-44, midway fourth. Loose ball picked up on the run. Taken strong, but a tap away. Alcaraz breaks up the run out.
Nice return to the play by Alcaraz to knock it away on the fast break. I mean, that was a nice one. Nice play.
48-44. Cosumnes Oaks with the rock. Up 4. Inbound to Salerno, and a foul on Villanueva.
Yeah, and Salerno's got to hit these free throws too. They need these points. They need every free throw made they can get.
Thus far, he's 1 out of 2 from there. That was in the first half, and he's good on number 1. He shot free throws well last night. They haven't put up the point for that first free throw. I don't get it.
Wow. Well,
what is, there it is. That only took about 2 minutes. 49-44, 4-minute mark, halfway home in the fourth. Thurman out at arm's reach, defending Garner Benton. This is why they need Hartman so bad. They just don't have a consistent outside shooting game. They don't.
Well, and with Hartman being as young as he is.
Oh my goodness. A point blank miss by Doucette.
Needed that one big time.
A brick on a miss by Thurman. Held ball tie-up. And the possession arrow is still a matter of debate.
Yeah, I don't believe after the last one that it was changed. Now, I could be wrong here, but I believe it still stayed on the direction for Cosumnes Oaks.
Both coaches are up in arms right now, and we've got a stoppage because of this. There's a dispute over the possession arrow. Oh boy. A little too much cell phone action over there.
And possibly, and they gave it to Elk Grove too.
Coughlin gives it to Villanueva. Deep J, down, Sidney Ha.
Well, and Dante Irving was looking like, what can I do after I fell down? I mean, that was a long three-pointer by Ha. I mean, that's where his money is, right there. And there was no defender there because Irving fell down.
He's got 4 threes, and this is a 2-point game. 2:50 to go. The comfortable lead is a goner. Into the post, Doucette, yes.
Nice touch. Good pass by Milton to get it to him down low where all the defenders were sagging down on Doucette.
51-49, Coughlin misses in close. Ha, a miss. Milton, send it ahead, layup down, cashed in by Garner Benton.
And Roberts is hurt. Took him, he didn't get up till the play was, when the ball was being laid in. And Roberts is walking off. He's got a limp to him, but take a look at a couple of replays here. First, Doucette, the short turn, and the layup there by Garner Benton. Nice touch.
.210 to go. Ha to the corner. Kahn down.
Kahn, big basket, big three-pointer right in front of his own bench. The whole bench lit up.
53-50. He's off the bench for 7. Garner Benton a kick out. Baseline jumper missed there by Irving. One and done. Send it up the right sideline. DJ
Sidney Ha with another long distance 3. Sets up his team. 53 tie.
Out. That's his 5th 3. We are tied at 53. We're going to hold it right here. You know, it seems like when we get into this gym.
Take a look at a couple of three-pointers here in the Wolfpack den. First one, Kahn sets himself, buries it. Sidney Ha, look how deep he is. You don't even see the line. And all you see is the bottom of the net.
Well, There's no doubt that he always has the green light from Coach Monday.
Well, Cosumnes Oaks is going to have to play defense next time Elk Grove has the ball. They're going to have to play a strong defense. They've got to get a good shot on this possession. And Elk Grove just doing what they do, taking the shot, looking for the three, and if it's not there, they work it around till they get an open shot, whether it be down low or back out top.
.124 left in this one. There you see Dustin Mundy, head coach of Elk Grove, feeling a lot better about things after another installment of the Sidney Haw Show. .17 points, including 5 threes.
Well, he's doing what he does.
Okay. Salerno and Doucette on the blocks for Cosumnes Oaks. Milton to Irving. Doucette to Milton. .13 on the shot clock. A minute in the game. Corner jumper. Back window. Salerno!
Very nicely done by Salerno.
Time out. It's a full, and we'll step back for 30. Don't wander off.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Okay, here's the setup. 53 seconds left here in the fourth. 55-53, Cosumnes Oaks up by 2 after a dynamite follow-up by Vincent Salerno to put the pack back on top.
And that was tremendous rebounding position with Salerno.
Inbound goes to Kahn. He's been hot. Defended by Roberts. Now Haw fires. Back rim, no, but it's rebounded by Coughlin. Shaky pass, poorly thrown. Turnover.
And a foul.
Sidney Haw forced to foul with 32 seconds, but this is still anybody's game.
It is, and Cosumnes Oaks, now they're only 5-team fouls, so they're not going to be shooting.
And the next foul on Cosumnes Oaks puts Elk Grove into the double bonus. This game's far from over. Inbound, Roberts. It goes to Milton. Fouled immediately by Cunin. Well, this one's been the humdinger we thought we'd have, and it's been 2 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, tremendous combination.
Wow. He called that before the foul even happened.
Well, maybe he just saw the future and knew that he was going to clobber him and, you know, not clobber him, but catch him.
It places Terrell Garner Benton at the stripe on the hot seat. 1-1 the hard way. They're up 2.
Two makes here is just about all that they could hope for. I mean, obviously it's all they could hope for, but it's what they need.
This lead is not safe. A study of concentration filmed by Ronisia Harris. He's got it. He'll get the bonus.
Big free throw.
(53-56). Number 2 on the way. 57-53. Tough way to go for the Herd, but they've got time. 25 seconds all the way. Kahn, a layup. That was way too easy.
Well, and I believe what they wanted to do, Cosumnes Oaks, was make them work for the basket, but not just open up the lane and just let it drive for 2 real quick. That's only a 7-second possession.
Well, we'll keep it right here on the timeout. Now, if you want to know about some superior production off the bench, Samir Khan, number 10 for Elk Grove. I don't think we saw him until the 3rd quarter.
No, last night, no.
And he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 off the bench. That is sweet production right there.
A couple 3-pointers as well.
And in terms of threes, that guy Sidney Haw, man, he just keeps moving out further just to get open.
Wow. Well, if that's what it takes.
Okay, spin the replay dial and take a look.
Kahn driving to the basket.
And you said that only took 7 seconds.
Yeah. It was a 28, I think 28.3. So 7.3 seconds. That's what Elk Grove needed. Then they called timeout. That's not what Wolfpack needed.
Okay, let's see how Elk Grove deploys on their press. Cosumnes Oaks will have to go the length of the floor. And they've got Dante Irving inbounding. Baseball up the floor. Salerno sneaks out and travels as James got back to disturb the play. Wow.
That's a tough play for Salerno to make, because he caught the ball and his momentum was taking him underneath the basket anyway. Still tried to do the reverse layup, but never, caught the ball, left his feet, laid it up, and traveled.
Okay, this is going to come down to some heavy drama. 18 seconds left. Enoch Lee is in the ball game along with Ha. A 3-pointer could win it for the Herd. Up the floor. Here's Villanueva. Kahn down the slot. Missed. Salerno. Time out taken with 5.3.
Wow. Well,
30-second timeout.
No sense having blowouts here on Game of the Week. That's what I say.
Of course
Start
not.
a new year, do it right.
No, we like nail-biting squeakers, you see.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's why we have no nails.
And that's why it's 57-50. Cosumnes Oaks on top by 2, trying to get into the finals tomorrow night of their host tournament to face upstart. Go ahead.
Capitan, the Gaucho.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
El Capitan. And Coach Huerta's got to be happy about that. Meantime, pressure is on. Far side inbound will come from Dante Irving. A bad pass. Out of bounds. A critical turnover. A critical turnover.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going to say about that. Other than that, even the Elk Grove team is looking somewhat, confused by how it all happened. I don't know what the conversation was with the referees, but
Well, they're ready to play, but there's still controversy at the score table. Substitution upcoming. Jay Woods coming in to replace Roberts.
Woods will probably be on the inbounder.
A 2-point lead for Cosumnes Oaks. Elk Grove with one more chance, 2.5 after a bad inbound play, turns the ball over. Timeout. Dustin Monday watched how they set up on defense and then called the timeout. And let's see what he draws up here.
Well, it's a smart play on Monday's part to let it get that far to see what the other team's going to do. Not that you're always going to be able to stop it, but at least you have something you can work with as far as what it looks like they might do, and you can try and devise something. Doesn't always work.
Well, we have had two dandy ball games tonight. And more goodies on the way this Christmas season. Next week, we'll be in Folsom for the 7th annual Folsom Vista Classic. That'll be on the 22nd from Folsom High. And oh boy, hold on to yourselves. That tournament is packed with some toughies as well. Okay, here's the setup. Elk Grove basketball, 2.5 left. They're down 2. Sidney Haw defended. They're trying to shake him loose. He's got the rock.
Stepped on a line. Turnover.
Well, unfortunate. Tough luck for Elk Grove and one of the best outside gunners around. That turnover will likely doom the Thundering Herd in tonight's game. Here's the inbound from the near side. Terrell Garner-Benton. And now a timeout. With 1.2 showing. And this one is being strung out to the bitter end. Checking back in for Elk Grove, junior guard Gab Alcaraz. And there you see head coach Dustin Monday of Elk Grove in the middle of his team's huddle. The right there, partially obscured. The outstanding guard, Sidney Haw. So the Herd back on the floor. And the Pack back on the floor. Cosumnes Oaks will inbound near side. It'll be Dante Irving to do the honors again. He's the one that threw the poor pass from the opposite side of the floor just a short time ago. Well defended, trouble on the inbound. What was the call? He blew the whistle. Deflected out of bounds, apparently. That is game ball. This one is over, and what a thriller it was. Final score tonight, Cosumnes Oaks by the skin of the teeth, 57-55 over the Elk Grove Thundering Herd. And the Pack will advance to the championship game tomorrow evening against El Capitan of Merced, and that should be quite a ball game as well. But tonight's doubleheader, 2 squeakers. This one going right down to the final seconds as Cosumnes Oaks prevails by a 2-point margin, 57-55, after seesaw, ties, and multiple lead changes. We'll be back for our post game, and don't forget, our Rick Stewart will be interviewing our players of the game and winning coach. Stay with us.
look at me and think big. You think scary, but I'm a little misunderstood. Sorry, I almost killed you. We've all been misunderstood. You're not a fighter.
I don't understand that at all.
Kids with learning and attention issues like dyslexia and ADHD are misunderstood too. Take the time to understand.
Best plan ever!
With the right support, everyone can reach their full potential because you can't judge a bull by his cover. Learn more at understood.org.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
The verdict is in, and the decision is final this evening in Elk Grove, where tonight at the 9th annual Running with the Pack Holiday Classic here at Cosumnes Oaks High School, in a real thriller down to the wire, host Cosumnes Oaks stops Elk Grove High by a final count of 57-55 in what would have to be considered the second of two heart stoppers here in the semifinals at the Running with the Pack. Well, we have selected our players of the game, and two outstanding student athletes have been distinguished as our players of the game. From Elk Grove High, the outstanding senior guard, Sydney Ha, a team-high 17 points, including 5 extra deep 3 balls. And for host Cosumnes Oaks, senior guard Greg Milton III. Tonight, 15 points and another outstanding defensive effort. Rick Stewart is standing by with our players of the game. Rick?
All right, first and foremost from Elk Grove, Sydney Ha. Sydney, tremendous game tonight. 17 points unofficially. A lot of threes tonight. Was it just open, or those are the shots you're taking?
Those are the shots that I practice in practice, and I always shoot in games, so it's a natural shot for me.
Okay, when CO got ahead by 12, what was the thinking on the bench, and what turned it around for you guys?
Well, it began on defense. We started defending the players, boxing out, and then getting out on the break and hitting key shots.
Once we got into the last minute, 2 minutes of the game, tightened up a lot because of that run you guys made. What was the key that didn't get you over the hump, so to speak?
Just finishing plays that we needed to, take the lead.
As a senior 3-point specialist, you're going to do wonderful things this year. Good luck in the rest of the season, Sydney. All right, thanks. All right, for Cosumnes Oaks, Greg Milton III. Greg, first and foremost, let's get rid of the sir stuff, but that's cool. Great game out there tonight. You guys played well defensively. Last night, too, really surprised me, us late in the game from like the last minute or so of the third quarter all the way through the end of the game. 30-10 run, put you guys ahead. What was the key there in that game, but you transferred it over this game?
Just being able to stay confident with our defense, gap defense, be able to switch it up. Coach tells us, always talk, stay composed, and that's what we did tonight and yesterday. So.
Okay, now you guys don't really have the number of outside shooters that Elk Grove does. You have guys that can hit it, yourself included. You hit a couple threes tonight. What's the difference there when you're not looking for it as a team?
Just drive and kick, be able to attack the rack, get open looks, just attack to the rack, just be aggressive. And that's our motto.
One of the guys that really helped you guys on the boards tonight was Salerno. Really tremendous follow shots.
Yes, very athletic guy, hard worker. He helps us a lot on the rebounds and on the offensive end as well.
When you guys got up by 12, what was the thinking on the bench?
Just being able to stay composed. You know, just when they start hitting their threes, you know, we was like, okay, let's just relax, guys. Let's just relax, and that's what we did tonight, and we pulled out with the win.
When it tightened up late in the game, I mean, what were they doing that got them there?
Just for us on defense, just lack of communication. And, you know, you saw Sydney, number 2, you know, hit clutch shots, and then we just, you know, focused on him and the other guys that was hitting. We just, you know, be able to, at the end of the game, just stay on their shooters. That's what we did.
Early in the season, feel like you're rounding into shape?
Nah, I got a lot of shape, you know. I got to do a lot of running, lifting weights, and just condition to do.
But you're in the championship game tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Just be prepared for that. A lot of defense and a lot of talking. It's going to be fun.
All right, Greg, good job tonight. Good job. Will, we'll send it back upstairs to you. Players of the game tonight from this sparkling game, tremendous.
All right, thank you very much, Rick. Yes, I agree. Sparkling performances and the outstanding student athletic demonstration here at this 9th annual Running with the Pack Holiday Tournament. Next week we'll be in Folsom for the 7th annual Folsom Vista Classic, but tonight we bid farewell from Cosumnes Oaks High School and the semifinal round of this 9th annual Running with the Pack. And with that, I can say Access Sacramento and the Hometown Sports Game of the Week broadcast crew wish to extend their appreciation to the Cosumnes Oaks High School administration, particularly Athletic Director George Smith, for their cooperation and assistance with the broadcast arrangements for this television sports production. The Hometown Sports Game of the Week is a special sports presentation of Access Sacramento in association with Play-by-Play Sports Productions. For Rick Stewart, Game Director Ronicia Harris, backup Game Director Kevin Binion, and the entire Hometown Sports Game of the Week broadcast crew, I'm Will James. We thank you for tuning in, and as always, look forward to the next occasion when we can cross your path. From Cosumnes Oaks High School, I'm Will James. So long, everyone.
This program from Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week is available for purchase on DVD. For more information, call Access Sacramento, 916-456-8600, extension 0. This has been a Hometown Sports Game of the Week broadcast from Access Sacramento. This program is funded in part by a grant from the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission. Access Sacramento also thanks Sharif Jewelers, fine jewelers since 1932. Sharif Jewelers, a longtime sponsor of community television.